The NYPD is trying out a device that can look through clothing to detect guns. Arthur Chen is on the east side with more on the new technology. Arthur.
Jody, imagine being able to tell whether or not I'm armed from a distance and without laying a hand on me. And imagine what that would do to the heated debate over the NYPD's controversial policy called Stop and Frisk. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about really by way of debate, you probably live in Manhattan. But if you fit a certain profile and you live in another borough, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It means going about your daily business only to be approached by police and searched and to have it done legally.
This is an epidemic and it is a crisis and it's unfair.
It's estimated more than 600,000 people last year in New York City were searched that way, and it has been a source of ugly exchanges, whether planned protests or street skirmishes. Today, a ray of hope from the police commissioner, Raymond Kelly, talking about a technology Pix 11 featured last year, a mechanism capable of detecting concealed weapons, including the great urban poison, handguns.
Would this help cut down on stop and frisks? Would that be a possibility?
Certainly, yeah. Certainly has that potential, yes.
Considering in only 1 out of 1,000 cases of people being stopped lead to a handgun, civil libertarians are intrigued by this prospect.
There's absolutely no reason why over 500,000 New Yorkers are stopped and forced to account for themselves every year. It's the most ineffective, wasteful, and humiliating police tactic that imaginable.
Others, including Peter Vallone Jr., who heads the City Committee on Public Safety, points out that important safety issues with the body scanners have to be made public.
Why are certain people being irradiated and others aren't? And in fact, it might be even tougher to answer those questions because how do you keep records on these things? So the devil's really in the details here, but it does have potential.
One of the hurdles that need to be cleared before this actually gets taken is the distance. Right now, it's effective at around this distance, 3 to 4 feet. That's not really subtle for a police officer who's working on the street. The police commissioner today says he basically wants it to work over at that distance, 25 meters away. And by the way, if it does work, not only will it detect handguns, but things ranging from knives all the way up through bombs. We're live in Midtown. Arthur Chen, Pix 11 News. Jody?